Hi everyone, Bandana here. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to our Broken Arrow campaign. Today we're going to be playing Hunting Season. I've just attempted to play this. It is really badly set up with its triggers. Really badly. The concept for the mission is amazing. I love the concept. It's probably the best mission concept so far, but its triggers are absolutely appalling. You get warned about stuff way too late. You get access to units way too late for you to be able to deploy them quickly. It's a micromanagement nightmare because you have to be in multiple places at once, which is fine, but because they're not giving you access to units early enough or warning you about stuff early enough, it's very easy to lose units. For example, at one point, they bring in an enemy fighter, and it will very easily kill one of your choppers, even if you've got it on low altitude. Because nothing's there to stop it. I mean, I even had a Kiwa warrior firing anti-air missiles at it, and it didn't stop it killing one of my choppers. So you will lose stuff, and it's just, the warnings are way too late. At one point they attack your base, and when you get the warning, they're already in your base. And I lost a helicopter to that because I just called one in and didn't realise they were on top of the base. Because at the time, I'm busy being at two other sides of the map, opposite each other, to try and stop convoys. And the convoys are pretty fast moving. It's really... just the drip feeding is too late. They need to give you the units they're giving you earlier so you can put them in position to stop stuff. I don't think you should have to be, you know, a micromanaging expert with extremely fast micro skills to be able to play campaign missions. The setup, just because of that, isn't great. So I'm warning you now, I may get very annoyed during this mission again. At least I know what's coming this time.
The Lithuanians have been forced to fall back behind the Nemunas River and abandon the key city of Kaunas. The road to Klaipėda is now wide open for the Russians. Their convoys are already rushing toward the sea to link up with their troops routing from Kaliningrad and re-establish a cohesive front line.
Their hasty movement and the large distance they need to cover means they can't efficiently protect the entire road. It's an opportunity to strike their supply line. The 101st Airborne Division, specializing in helicopter assaults, has been airlifted to Poland, and its first elements will be operational in a few hours. Buckle up, Commander. You will be leading the charge today. We are tracking the movement of their troops with satellite imagery and have determined the most likely junction point for their troops. We will strike right there and make sure they will never link up nor reach their destinations.
Fighting enemies coming from two different directions at once is not an advantageous situation. We're basically placing ourselves in a pincer configuration. We'll use the mobility of our helicopters to take the initiative and strike each enemy group alternatively rather than fighting them all at once.
Do as you wish. I'll let you handle the tactical details with the commander.
Okay. I will pause it at the start and go over what's happening. Because obviously I'm going to cheat a bit here since I know what's going to happen for most of the mission. I quit before the end. That's how frustrating it was, getting drip-fed stuff. We don't even get hellfires and stuff in this.
Let's establish a forward arming and refueling point in this village, Commander. It's located in between the two roads used by the enemy, so we'll be able to strike.
It's ages before we can call in supplies, incidentally. Ages. You have to empty those supplies and then they'll let you have a helicopter to bring in supplies. Right, I'm just going to pause. So, let me show you what we're dealing with. Convoys will start here and come all the way down this road here, around here, and then exit at this point here. If any unit gets near this, it counts as them getting a unit out. So even if you destroyed them here, it seems to count as them getting out. I don't know what the trigger point is, but if it gets there and you destroy it, it doesn't matter, it's escaped. And the same applies here, so units will come from Kaliningrad there, they will drive down this road, and they will escape there. Obviously, you've got a nice big open area here to catch them, which is nice. This side, it's all buildings. You do get access to some troops later on in the mission, but I tried to bring them in over here as soon as we got access to them, and their chopper got shot down because they send a load of anti-air along with the vehicles. So what I found was I had to drop another set back here. So when you play this mission and you get troops, drop your troops off in this section and just hope you kill them before they get there. Because if you try to drop them up here, chances are you're going to get your choppers shot down before they even drop off the troops. At this side, you could bring in infantry and stuff. A good place perhaps to put stuff would be over here, because you've got this nice open area. You will get javelins at one point, you see, and they will be handy against the armor. And then way back here, they will spawn some anti-air, which will be a threat to any jets you bring in. You only get access to F-22 Raptors. They are really expensive, so just bear that in mind. And getting over there to kill it while doing everything else won't be straightforward. Okay, so we're going to preemptively move these guys over this way.
With local civilians ready to help us. They will be informing us of enemy movements. Human intelligence still has its use, as you can see. This train station is the furthest defensive position of the Russians. They unload their equipment from trains here and form convoys they send in the direction of Klaipeda.
The convoys come this way, basically.
It's heavily defended, so don't try to attack head-on. All we have to do is wait for the convoys to leave and attack them on the road with our helicopters.
I'm just going to attack back here.
We have visual confirmation of a military convoy
Easier.
leaving the train station area and heading to Klaipeda. Go give them a warm welcome, Commander.
In a little while, an enemy group will appear here. They obviously come down this road, I guess, but they sort of say, hey, they're in your base, or they're about to attack, but they're already there, which was very frustrating. Because you're busy trying to destroy convoys here, and, as I say, right at the other side of the map. You can't zoom out any further in this game, so you can't have like a proper top-down view like you can in some other games. This is as far out as you can go. Which obviously makes it hard to be at two sides of the map at once.
Apache here. Heading there now.
We're just going to kill those once they get here. At the moment, we do have access to Guardians as well, but I'm going to bring in a standard Apache and then a Kiowa, because we need to be over this side as well.
Apache gunship. Flying there.
As you can see, we don't have access to anything else at the moment. I'm also going to get a Kiowa warrior in. Over that way.
Recon heli here. Flying there now.
I will note that they do have anti-air capability with all of these convoys. So, just something to bear in mind. You will have to... You kind of need to be there to target or prioritize the targeting of the anti-air stuff so your choppers don't get shot down. I lost a chopper over here to an anti-air unit because I'd quickly come over this side to kill another convoy, and in the meantime, another anti-air unit appeared and killed that chopper. So, you basically have to be in two places at once, constantly, in this mission. So, if you're very skilled at micro and multitasking, you're fine. I'm not that good at that stuff anymore. I'm not fast enough. So it makes it very challenging.
Plan received.
Well, the fact that everything is drip fed really late was the most frustrating thing. Like, as you can see, there's an AA piece there, so I'm going to focus that down before we kill anything else.
helicopters at the FARP.
Maximum power. Apache
Another
reporting
civilian
in.
informer contacted us. He positioned himself near the road coming from Kaliningrad.
Roger Wilco. Flight plan confirmed.
Be careful how you use this, because
Nap of the Earth flight.
He gave us a visual confirmation.
it sometimes
of battle
goes
worn
lower
troops retreating from Kaliningrad.
before
Don't
it
let
gets
them
there,
slip
even though I've
away.
held shift. Which is kind of weird. I'd love to get a Guardian in for that side, because they have heavier stuff.
Apache here.
There we go.
Apache on the warpath.
There you go, you get lower there. That can stay there. As you can see, they have stingers, so they will attack the aircraft when it gets close enough. But obviously it has to get close enough first. So there are 2 AA pieces here. They're decent AA pieces. So just something to bear in mind. You will have to focus fire them down. As you can see, these guys are going to reload. But they're going to take a while to reload. So there's no way they're going to be able to help with that in the grand scheme of things. That's why I've got stuff over there. The mission sort of feels set up, especially at the start, as though you could move them from place to place. But with all the supplies being here at the moment and us not being able to call in any more, it's not happening, because you've kind of got to come here, and yeah, it's very difficult to be in all the right places at the right time.
Recon heli at your command.
Apache copies.
These guys will go back to the other side once they're rearmed and everything.
Guardian ready.
So we'll get these guys here. We will...
The next convoy coming from the train station has been
Line
spotted.
coordinates.
These are only
See what I
light
mean?
trucks. Nothing rocket pods and guns can't handle. So far, so good, Commander. Let's hope it continues
Flying
that
under
way.
radar.
It won't continue that way.
Apache on the warpath. Heading there.
So we need to get those over there to assist with that convoy. This convoy's almost here. I want to be ready to use the Guardian with the Jagger missiles to target down the AA.
Apache reporting in.
Clear to engage.
There we go. Just shift click to target them, because it should prioritize them that way. Yeah, there we go. So,
Apache gunship.
job done.
Guardian at your command.
The Jagger missiles are really good. But yeah, had I not played this once and known exactly the formatting here,
The group of
I'd,
retreating troops coming from
I'd be
Kaliningrad
losing
has
stuff
been
still.
destroyed. Time to rearm the helicopters.
I'm gonna get
Great
this
job,
one
Commander.
over here.
If you destroy them fast enough, they won't have time to report the attack to their HQ, and they'll continue to send more
Apache
convoys in
ready
our
for
direction.
combat. Apache at your command.
Okay. There's 2 convoys here, by the way, at the moment. So, just thinking about, you know, having time to rearm and everything else. You've not got long. See, there's some
Oh no!
AA
Looks
at
like
the
it
back
jinxed
there.
it. Enemy fighter spotted.
On the warpath.
So,
I was sure they'd react.
That's
that way.
gonna come for
I'm
this.
sending in an F-22 Raptor to help you out.
Apache here.
prioritize the target. I've told you to
Convoy coming from
prioritize,
the train
please.
station has been destroyed. Good job, Commander.
Apache awaiting mission.
Now, you're going to lose your helicopter because you're not firing at it. Right, right. Look at this.
They're trying to escape, Commander. Go get them.
So,
Look at
yeah.
that. One bogey down. Damn! They have heavy SAMs covering the airspace. Abort! Return to base.
Apache reporting in.
Our jet has been
Set up
shot
an
down.
attack pattern.
The Raptors can be called in as reinforcements, Commander. But you should find and
afford a
destroy
Raptor.
this long-range anti-air position first. Our fighters can't properly cover our helicopters as long as it stays here.
I'm sure there will be
Takes such a
more
long
enemy
time
air
to rearm
patrols,
these
so be
things.
careful. The sooner you get rid of that AA position, the better.
I'm upset to lose a helicopter. They're retreating. See?
Apache gunship.
They changed their mind.
Apache at your command. Apache ready for combat. Full power.
I'm not quite sure
Flight plan updated.
if we're supposed to kill those before they go back over.
Flying there now.
I don't know why they turn around, but we're not supposed to go near that because it's defended.
Roger Wilco.
So,
Flight plan confirmed.
Flight
I mean,
path
I'm a little
updated.
bit unsure.
Thrusting forward.
Flying there.
I'll just try and get some kills on these in case it does count as them escaping, because I got a convoy escaped.
Destroyed. Keep up the good work,
Plan
Commander.
confirmed.
The area around the train station is well defended. Wait for the convoys to move further away to attack them.
Oh, that's really interesting. I'm just going to pause a minute. So, last time, when the F-22 Raptor got shot down, its pilot landed, so it dropped. And then the guy sent me a helicopter to retrieve the pilot with some of the pararescue guys in. And I sent the pararescue guys across the map to here. To find what was there. And I didn't get that this time because the pilot didn't survive. Isn't that interesting? So that didn't happen at all because the pilot died.
Apache on the warpath.
Coordinates received.
I think that's really interesting. Okay, on pause. That's really interesting. And then, of course, I got a load more points for getting the pilot back. So I have more to spend.
Watch out, a Russian drone. They're trying to identify your position.
They will probably arrive from the direction of Kaliningrad and try to go through our positions.
This drone had all the time in the world to recon your positions. Now they sure know where to find you.
Well, yeah, because it appeared on top of our position and there's no AA there, which is your fault. Because they're your units.
The Guardian is in the air. Kiowa is standing
We have
by.
detected two fast-moving groups, one on each road. There's no choice here. You need to split your forces, Commander.
I'll get another standard Apache in because they're cheapish.
Heading there now.
You need to get rearmed.
Kiowa copies. Flying there now.
We're going to try and kill the drone with this. These guys should be able to kill stuff there. I wonder if I destroy that, if I would get the choppers immediately. To be able to bring in my own. That's a good way to cheat the mission, maybe. If I blew that up.
Kiowa awaiting mission.
The drone's left
Already
again.
there.
So it was a waste of time sending that
Flight
over.
plan confirmed.
Right, you need to get into position there.
Guardian
As do you.
reporting in.
Apache copies.
I'll
Solid
send it
copy.
over here.
Search and destroy. Copy. Looking for targets.
This is an easy job for these guys.
This group of retreating
Good.
troops is no more. Good job.
Eye in the sky.
You
New
come
flight
back
plan
now.
received.
Oh no, there's
Watch
more
out.
fast
This
movers
convoy's
coming
leaving
in.
the AO, Commander.
Flying
No,
to
never mind.
Another day, another convoy destroyed.
New flight
You will
path
need to be
set.
there.
Thrusting forward. Guardian ready.
Roger that. Sweeping the area.
I'm going to bring in another Guardian over this side. Oh, actually, he's going to need to defend the base. So, as I say, they're going to attack the base shortly, and they come with anti-air. They have anti-air man pads, so your helicopters will come under fire from infantry.
Guardian at your command. Guardian is mission ready.
Enemy assault group detected.
Yeah,
They're
there you go,
coming our
see?
way. Call back your helicopters and defend the FARP.
I mean, it's a bit late to now say call back your helicopters when they're trying to stop multiple incoming convoys.
The convoy coming from the train station has been destroyed. Good job, Commander.
Guardian's working hard here.
Guardian awaiting mission.
Enemy retreating group successfully intercepted and destroyed.
Kiowa
That's
ready.
done a good job. Who needs...
Enemy attack
Guardian
repelled. Great job,
needs
Commander.
Heading there
come
now.
back to rearm.
Solid copy.
Attack
Search
repelled.
and
I think we
destroy.
killed the anti-air this time, thankfully.
Kiowa standing
These
by.
guys are still chilling. Let's bring in an Apache here. No, 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 no. They have man pads.
Guardian ready.
The man pads are intact.
Reporting in.
Guardian at your command.
And you lose it because even low down, the man pads can kill it easily.
All weapons green. Clear to engage. Clear to engage.
And I don't have any control of any infantry to kill that.
Apache here. Attack coordinates received.
Another convoy destroyed. Keep up the good work, Commander.
It frustrates me when I'm not given the tools that I need to do the job properly. And then everything's half-assed and you lose units because you don't have the right gear.
Apache standing by. New heading set.
That's very, very frustrating to me.
Apache is combat ready.
A convoy of artillery units escorted by powerful short-range
Here we
air
go.
defenses has
So-
been spotted. Let's ambush them with infantry rather than sacrificing helicopters.
This is the head-on infantry part. So what I'm going to do is... Oh, of course. Because I haven't used up all of the supplies, I don't have access to Chinooks, so I can't bring in more infantry. I have to use the Blackhawks. This is what I mean about this mission. It just drip feeds you random shit.
Apache at your command.
The FARP
So
is
I have
running
to
out of
use
supplies,
this.
Commander. I transferred the command of our cargo helicopters to you.
Come on, give me the cargo
Resupply your
helicopter.
Position in the village, or establish a new FARP somewhere else.
Come
We've
on,
spotted a
appear in
group
the
of
list.
heavily armored vehicles. Our unguided rockets won't be enough against them. We need choppers with dedicated anti-tank missiles.
Right. Bring these guys in here. As I say, there is no point in bringing them in here because your chopper will end up getting shot down. So just defend this bit, is my advice. I'm going to bring in one of those, though, as well, and drop some supplies here.
Apache ready for combat. Apache reporting in.
Guardian is fully rearmed, so that's going to go over
Already
there. There's quite a few tanks there, actually, so...
Guardian here.
Oh, you've only got 2 missiles, so there's absolutely 0 point of you getting involved.
Apache here.
Yeah, you all need rearming still.
Flying to coordinates.
So you are going to unload there, and then evac.
Kiowa is mission ready.
You are going to unload here.
Touchdown.
These guys have lots of anti-tank, so don't stress too much
They
about them
decided
at
to
least.
escort this convoy with Mi-24s, apparently. Prepare some AA to welcome them.
Some AA to welcome them. I don't have any AA. You don't give me any AA. The only AA I've got are the Kiowa Warriors or Raptors, which are extremely expensive.
Anti-tank team standing by. Anti-tank unit here, sir. AT specialist here. Go ahead. Get in that building! Set up a base of fire! Rangers, ready for action.
Chinook, reporting in.
Heads up! Enemy fighter in the air!
Guardian, awaiting mission.
Speaking of, so to deal with the fighter, I've got to bring in my
Roger,
Raptor.
flying there.
Kiowa here.
Raptors standing by.
And the Raptor is obviously at risk from the AA over there, which I can't really engage because I don't have enough choppers spare.
Hard deck level.
Evac, evac, evac.
Heads up, Commander! A convoy is about to leave the AO!
Guardian, reporting in. Flight path updated.
Wait, what's this Guardian doing?
Flight
Oh,
by
whoa,
attack
whoa, 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 whoa.
The
What's this
Guardian
Guardian
is in
doing?
the air.
No, 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 no.
Coordinates received.
This is what I mean. I don't remember telling it to come over that way. I'm very confused, but okay.
Apache standing by. Roger. Engage and destroy.
Copy. Looking for targets. Kiowa is on the warpath. Who needs a guardian angel?
Oh, shit.
Guardian standing by.
Losing multiple choppers there is not good.
Apache copies.
Fuck. That didn't happen last time. That was even worse than last time. There was probably some AA in there that I didn't spot, and because I was watching other stuff, I've missed it. This is what I mean about the amount of
New flight path.
multitasking you need to do.
Target coordinates received.
Is that it? No, there's still that left.
A group of retreating troops from Kaliningrad is about to leave the AO, Commander! Another retreating group eliminated! Good kill!
Guardian is mission ready. Flight plan confirmed.
New
A
flight
convoy
plan
moving in the
received.
direction of Klaipeda is about to leave the AO, Commander! Another day, another convoy destroyed!
Good, well done,
A large
guys.
number of tanks
Helps
escorted by
having a-
multiple anti-helicopter units has been spotted. It would be best to ambush them with infantry rather than attacking head-on with helicopters. You can call in infantry equipped with javelins and drop them in concealed positions along the road to deal with these tanks.
Recon heli at your command. Already there.
See if we can get near that anti-air.
Kiowa is mission ready.
Apache gunship.
Watch out! Enemy fighter!
Oh, shit. Can't afford.
Apache on the
Can't afford one. I think...
Apache is combat ready.
Nap of the Earth flight.
It's really frustrating.
Guardian.
Apache awaiting mission.
Kiowa copies.
Kyo Warrior can help with this,
Apache
yeah?
gunship. Flyby attack initiated.
Kiowa reporting in. Attack coordinates received. Kiowa standing by.
We got a clear shot. Flying to coordinates. Roger that. Search and destroy.
That actually minced my chopper, didn't it?
Received.
I've lost all of those to that because...
Combat.
see what I mean about there's so much going on and you have to manage
Convoy
so
coming
much
from the
stuff.
train station has been destroyed. Good job, Commander.
Can't shoot what they can't see. New bearing set.
Weapons team.
And now, in the meantime, that convoy is now way up there with anti-air, so I'm going to have to try and drop stuff up here, which won't have a good line of sight on the units coming in.
Chinook here.
Flying there now.
I think there's just, again, you know, there's so much going on, And it just feels unnecessary. It feels like it's deliberately
Guardian here.
excessively
The
difficult
Guardian
to
is
manage.
in the air. Chinook is mission ready.
Most players aren't going to be able to multitask across a map this side when you can't zoom out further and see what the fuck's going on.
Chinook reporting in. Flying there
Great
now.
concept for a mission. The drip feeding I don't like. The
Heavy
late
transport.
warnings on stuff I don't like.
Cargo helicopter
And the fact that there's
approaching the DZ.
so much to deal with all the time isn't ideal. The pacing of the mission is just off.
Call my helo fat again. Flight path updated. Heading there now.
Apache copies.
Heavy transport here. Thrusting forward.
Blackhawk awaiting mission.
Enemy fighter, watch out!
Proceeding as frag.
Roger that. Unloading ASAP.
I'll put them in this building, I think.
Chinook standing by.
I'll spread them through these buildings. It's late, but there's nowhere else to put them now.
Troops retreating from Kaliningrad are about to leave the AO, Commander!
Raptor standing by for target.
Can you please engage that?
Raptor copies. Nap of the Earth flight. Weapons team standing by. Rock up, we're moving! I love big guns.
Chinook at your command. Flight path updated.
Commander, a large
Flight
column of
plan
armored
confirmed.
vehicles is arriving from the direction of Klaipeda. I don't really get what they're doing. Normally, they're supposed to attack in the other direction.
Blackhawk reporting in.
Rangers ready for combat.
Guardian awaiting mission.
I'm confused.
Weapons team ready.
Are you guys engaging? Can you engage? Yeah, you can.
Run as fast as you can!
They've got active protection systems on. That's less than ideal, isn't it? How many missiles do you have?
Weapons team here.
Maybe enough. I didn't expect them to have to deal with that.
More enemy drones coming your way.
They know we're here. They know we have mostly helicopters. Expect a larger assault equipped with anti-aircraft defense this time.
Well done, guys.
This group of retreating troops is no more. Good job.
So there's units coming this way.
Rangers lead the way. Regroup and move up.
Which way are they coming, though? Are they coming this way?
Who needs a guardian angel? Already there.
I don't know whether they're going to turn down here or what. I don't know what's happening there. But we're going to get another attack from this side. You guys are going to come... Oh, you're going to come here. And then here and unload your cargo.
Everybody out.
And then evac.
Guardian at your
You
command.
guys are fully rearmed.
Kiowa awaiting mission.
Kiowa's okay.
The Guardian is in the air. Guardian here.
These guys are doing the business. I will send the Guardian across to assist, but... Infantry, we get some of those guys, so let's bring in the Blackhawk. I don't know where the enemy's coming from to attack us, but...
Enemy retreating group successfully
Flying to
intercepted and destroyed.
Flying there now.
Eliminate the enemy air defense is still a task we need to do. I need to make sure I have enough for Raptors when the time comes. I'd like to bring in you with some supplies for these guys.
Blackhawk is mission ready. New heading
We're going to get attacked, but I don't know where from, so I'm just going to unload my infantry here.
Guardian.
Blackhawk standing by.
And then evac it.
We're done here. RTB.
Supplies going down here.
Need some heavy firepower? Get your
Get everyone
asses
into
that
one building. He's evacing now.
Large enemy assault
Right,
group
there we go.
spotted. Heading toward the far.
I want a base of fire in that building. AT specialists at your disposal.
Guardian
We
is
can't
mission
really
ready.
do much about that. The ground units need to deal with it. Because they've got AA. Now if they kill the AA, I will
Apache is combat
I will
ready.
push in. The
Guardian
Guardian here is
standing
trying hard. Has he killed the AA? No, they've got loads of man pads.
by.
Back off, back off, back off,
Heading
back
now.
off, back off.
Who needs a guardian angel?
Can't really do much about the man pads. You guys come this way then. In fact, one Kiowa stay back. You stay back, you stay back. Hopefully our infantry can assist with this.
Blackhawk awaiting mission. Roger. Egressing.
I mean, this is nice. Like, at the minute, the TOW-2s are just killing stuff. The biggest issue is the Igla.
This town is heavily defended. It would be a better idea to intercept convoys further down the road.
Oh shit, there is a lot of stuff there. I had no idea. Oh well, poor Blackhawk. There you go. Right, I'm going to get these guys to go low. And I'm going to try and get that. I'm going to try and sweep this with these guys.
Apache at your command.
If I send them all in to attack that Mother Strelky
Target locked.
AA,
Engaging. Roger will.
hopefully.
Engaging. Apache here. Apache is combat ready. Apache gunship. Copy. Initiating attack. We've been hit.
I'm going to lose one. Because it won't attack. It can see stuff, but the smoke's stopping it killing them. Oh. It must just be out the other side of the smoke, just slightly.
Apache at your command. Going hot. We're hit. We're hit.
Please kill them. You can see them now. They're attacking you. Jesus.
Apache awaiting mission.
See if we can get in here and destroy this AA.
Apache standing by.
And you're all out of
Flying
ammo.
to coordinates.
Oh, there's another manpad team there. Okay, yeah.
Apache
Fine.
reporting in. Apache awaiting mission.
Get some supplies in over here. Oh, there's manpads there.
Apache on the
I mean,
Sky is ours. We can now use drones
Yeah.
with relative safety now.
Flight plan received.
just leave, just leave, just leave.
Highway ready.
I mean, we're giving you helicopters to do all of your missions, but we're going to put manpads everywhere that your helicopters are really struggling to kill.
Coordinates received. Flying there now. Already there. Thrusting forward.
Predators with Griffin missiles. What are they for? Hunting down the convoys. Are there more convoys?
Apache is combat ready.
Cut the rope. We unload here.
I guess I bring that in and see if I can destroy these things there.
We'll copy.
Can you fire at that? Can't tell it to fire, so I assume it's going to do it automatically. Oh, you guys didn't unload.
RTB.
Eye in the sky.
Can you fire at infantry? You're going to get shot down by the Motorstrelky Igla.
Our drone is damaged. Multiple malfunctions.
They can't even kill... Those missiles are shit. They can't even kill the squad of Igla.
Drone is online.
I realise they're probably anti-tank, but that's fucking pointless. Give me the tools in a mission. I need to do the job in the mission. Please.
Rangers here.
You need to give me something that can kill infantry more effectively, especially manpad teams. Otherwise, what's the point?
New flight plan received. Guardian reporting in.
Maximum power.
I mean, I'm just going to have to charge them with helicopters again. Could charge them with a Black Hawk. I guess it's got the GAU 17s. I should be able to come with another Predator now, like.
Drone is on its way. We're watching war on TV over here. Waypoint updated.
Can't see the... I mean... Predator recon drone. I assume the Predator's a recon drone, isn't it? Maybe I'm completely wrong. No, it's got amazing line of sight. And it's struggling to see the Motorstrelky there. Please kill the Igla this time. Please kill the Igla. Stop firing at the other thing. I've told you to kill the Igla.
Good copy.
Okay, yeah, fine. Fuck you then. It must be out of missiles because it hasn't fired back.
Guardian here.
Let's just go and send all of our choppers in. I don't know what I'm even supposed to be destroying right now.
My eye sees all. Kiowa copies.
Anti-tank here. Check that building.
The enemy assault has been stopped. Good job, Commander. A large convoy of vehicles is heading in our direction from
Okay, there you
Klaipeda.
go.
It's hard to identify exactly what it is, but it's heavy, and they're moving fast. They're kicking up a huge cloud of dust.
Kiowa is mission ready.
Where from?
Thermals activated. They cannot hide. Chinook, awaiting mission.
Oh, there. Convoy.
Anti-armor here.
They have air defense? Do they not have air defense? You can't tell me because you don't know.
My gaze
You're supposed to be
pierces cloud
evacing?
and shadow.
What's happening up here? Apparently you guys aren't in range. Okay, well, get back in there then. If I bring in Predator this way, will you get me eyes on?
Trajectory set.
Hooah!
Chinook is mission
Got loads of
ready.
cash now, when I don't need it.
All things shall be revealed.
I love the concept of this mission. It is a brilliant mission in its concept, but the weird drip feeding that's just a little bit too late at times, unless you know exactly what's going to happen.
Trajectory updated.
That is a lot of stuff.
My gaze pierces cloud and shadow.
Can't see any
Thermals activated. They
anti-air
cannot
there.
hide. The Guardian is in the air.
This is General Bennett. We're arriving from Klaipeda with USMC reinforcements.
Oh, that's the...
now why we met so little resistance on the way.
That's affirmed.
There are wrecks
Okay,
of
they're
enemy
allies,
vehicles
okay.
everywhere on that road. Is it a reenactment of the 2003 Highway of Death in Iraq?
Glad to see you alive and kicking, General. Commander, we're done here. We are TB.
Well, I got the secondaries done. I still felt like I lost choppers unnecessarily by not being in so many places at once. Save a pilot. So there you go. Finish the mission. Save a pilot. I couldn't even do that because no pilots dropped this time. So that's not a guaranteed thing to happen. Eliminate the anti-air installation without losing helicopters. So does that mean don't lose any helicopters the entire mission, or just the ones that go there? That was difficult to do because that anti-air installation had a manpad in the middle of it, which is really hard for your choppers to kill. I don't know. Yeah, the manpads, when you've only got helicopters, is a bit rough because they are very good against helicopters. Yeah, great concept for a mission. I really struggle with the amount of stuff that's going on, the fact you need to be in multiple places at once a lot. And then towards the end of the mission, it just completely dies down when you then have more money than you need. It would be better if there was more going on at the end rather than at the start. When you have money that you can afford it. That would be my feedback, is just everything's drip-fed a bit too slow. But we continue. Next mission tomorrow.